In this Star Wars Hunters news update video, I will be sharing with you some big and sad news. Star Wars Hunters has been cancelled, it's being shut down, but there will be one last content update. I'll be sharing everything with you, including dates you'll need to know about, plus how to get refunds, and more, such as what this means for the PC version. Before we do get into today's news though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future Star Wars gaming news updates. So, the Star Wars Hunters team announced today that Star Wars Hunters will indeed be shutting down. This is a bit expected but also unexpected, and I'll explain why. The team behind Star Wars Hunters announced on social media, the website and the official Discord today that the game is being shut down. This is somewhat expected but also unexpected, and I'll explain why. This was expected because we've known for quite some time now that the game was not making much money at all, and that Zynga, the parent company of Boss Alien who created this game, had basically not acknowledged its existence for several months to investors. When a game is doing well for them, they talk about it. The investors were very much looking forward to hearing about Star Wars Hunters do well, and they did not mention it on calls with investors at all for over 6 months now. Even though the PC version was delayed from January, they were still adding features to it, so no real room for worry, right? Well, in the past few weeks, the Star Wars Hunters team has basically been silent. They extended the current season for a few weeks with no announcement, and then they just dropped this on us, so the writing was on the wall. This is the message they put out today on their website. So they said, "Dear Hunters, thank you for your incredible support and being part of the world of Vespara. After careful consideration, we want to let you know that the final content update for Star Wars Hunters for all platforms will be on April 15th, which is a month away from now. The game will remain playable until October 1st, 2025, when the game servers will be shut down. So it's going to be made available to be downloaded on the Switch and mobile until October 1st this year. From that date, the servers will be shut down and you'll no longer be able to play this game whatsoever." They say that this news may be disappointing, and we want to assure you that this decision was not made lightly. Your passion and dedication to this game and its community have meant the world to us, and we are committed to providing visibility and updates throughout this transition process. On to some key dates for your diary now. So, this is what Zynga had to say. March 25th, 2025, Season 5 will be extended by 3 weeks, and they will be rerunning events and shop bundles from the season, and the ranked season will also be extended, giving players more time to hit the Kyber 1 rank. Then from April 15th, 2025, so a month from today, the final content update for this game will be released for free, as much like the others, and all in-game purchases will be disabled across the Switch and mobile. This means there won't be any microtransactions from April to October when it does shut down. There will be a brand new support hunter, Tuya, the long-rumoured Twi'lek, which is finally coming to the game. Thankfully, she is a support character, but too little too late. We've been wanting a support character for quite some time. Tuya will be available and playable for free for everybody immediately, so you won't have to purchase the Battle Pass like we've had to do so with all of the previous seasons. There will also be more in-game content as well. They will continue to run a final ranked mode leaderboard for players to compete in and run all battlefields and all game modes in rotation. Then that's it until October 1st, when online servers will be officially shut down and Star Wars Hunters will no longer be playable beyond this point. They say thank you for being part of this incredible journey and the time that you spent playing Star Wars Hunters. So, like I said, this is somewhat expected, but it's a shame they did not get the PC version out. It was pretty much ready to go back in December. They should just put it out at this point, even without the stuff that they were working on that we requested for the full release. It's so disappointing. Just get it out now. Let people experience it. It'll be better for preservation, even though the game is not going to be playable. Maybe, just maybe, it's going to be able to be reverse engineered at some point. Someone may be able to do it, much like we've seen with Battlefront 2. Kyber servers, team has created that project, and that game is going to be living on for many years to come thanks to the community. So they should just put out this Steam version. It doesn't make any sense. As for refunds, they do clarify what's going on with those. So they say, if I've already purchased an Arena Pass for Season 5, will I receive a refund? They say that the intention of the 30-day notice between March 14th and turning off in-app purchases is enough time to give players to max out the Arena Pass before the end of the season. So no refunds for Season 5 Season Passes. And for Crystals, well, no, you can't get a refund for Crystal purchases. They gave the same answer once again. However, if you do go over to your order history like I am showing you here with my Google accounts, because that's what I mostly played on, you can ask for a refund through Google and maybe they'll grant it. The good thing is that at least the game is still going to be downloadable and new players can actually play before October 1st. Usually when we see games get shut down, literally in the last couple of days and weeks, games have been shutting down where they would announce a shutdown time and you can't actually create a new account or be a new player from that date until it shuts down, which is really annoying. At least there is going to be a few months where you're going to be able to check out Hunters with some new players, even though there is no new content, which is really sad. I do feel for the people that spent a lot more money on this game, but at the same time, I sort of expected this would happen. It would not survive, especially when they didn't announce a console or PC release until much later on. The PC release did give me some hope, but like I said, even after they announced that, Take-Two did not pay any attention to it because it was making no money. Some people are also extremely harsh on this game for no good reason, some very unfair reasons. There were some really stupid things I've seen said about this game which are simply not true, because the game actually is fun, but at the same time it did have its drawbacks, but it was still a good game. It did some really cool Star Wars stuff. It added to the canon, it added a lot, and it's a shame that it's not going to be playable anymore unless someone figures out how to reverse engineer it. So almost 5 years to the day of the last Battlefront 2 content update, Hunters will be shutting down. Hunters have announced they are shutting down, and there is going to be no active multiplayer Star Wars game getting new content, which is ridiculous. I feel for the developers the most because they did have a lot of passion for this game. They put a lot into this game with the limited resources they had, and like I said, they created some really great content overall, and for a small mobile studio that had never made a PC or console game before, they made the Switch version, which was a big feat for them, and then they made a Steam PC version, which, like I said, was good based on the limited time we played. The gameplay you've been seeing in this video is from the PC version. It's just a shame that at this moment in time, they have no intention of actually putting it out there. They should just put it out there. Zynga actually signed a contract to make 2 Star Wars games back in the day, and Hunters was the first game. I sincerely doubt that second game is going to be made, to be completely honest. I think they are just going to give up with Star Wars and move on and act like this never existed. It's been really nice to see a small community build within the Star Wars Hunters community. There's been some great people that I've spoken to, that have watched my videos, and I've played games with, I've streamed with, all that sort of stuff. It's been a lot of fun and keeping up to date with the Discord and stuff like that, but I sort of expected this would happen at some point, just probably not as early as this, especially with the PC version. So for now, until October 1st, we can play with what we've got, effectively. Although there will be another content update with a new Hunter, so I'll definitely be checking that out and make a video on it. This won't be the final Hunters video, I will make a video on that last update. But until then, that's Star Wars Hunters, it's over. It even had a book that came out over a year before it actually released. This game should have came out several years ago at this point, and now it's dead, less than a year before it actually came out worldwide. A real shame. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. It's a real shame I've had to bring some bad news, and I hope those that are reeling from this find the feet and are able to get through everything. If you enjoyed this, let me know down in the comment section below anything you thought about this news. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss any future news updates on Star Wars gaming, and I shall see you. Subscribe so you don't miss any future Star Wars gaming news updates, and if you did miss any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on the screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.